Charles in panic attack. King on tenterhook as Harry releases new 24-page document with Meg. Harry seems to want revenge, a royal commentator said after reading the Duke of Sussex's memoir. Explaining he thought releasing the 416-page memoir titled Spare was a bad idea, royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams said upon appearing on RNZ's podcast Nights with Karen Hay. So you wonder, launching a memoir was always, I thought, a bad idea. Even the Duke of Windsor, 15 years after the abdication, he published the King's Story, but this was a completely different era and the book, although it caused some controversy, was nothing like this. These are direct, fierce, vengeful attacks on the royal family. He seems to want revenge. Also, the word spare, overshadowed by his brother, the heir and the spare, was always bitter, but I don't think anyone thought the book could be quite as vengeful and angry as it is. Mr. Fitzwilliams also wondered what the long-term goal of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex is after they have launched a series of criticism and claims against the royal family between December and early January. This comes as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex published a 24-page report of their Archie Foundation. Launched in late 2020, the foundation is the non-profit arm of Meghan and Harry, via which they carry out charitable work as well as support and promote initiatives focused on veterans, mental health and communities. Among the work done by Archie between 2020 and 2022, the report highlighted the 12.66 million COVID-19 vaccines produced in partnership with Global Citizen for people around the world and the 50,000 meals served to those in need via the collaboration with the World's Central Kitchen. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are likely shocked by the negative pushback over spare, royal expert says. He knew what I did for his mother, he knew how much I loved her and protected her memory, he knows all of that. Why did he call me Mummy's butler? Why couldn't he have come to me personally and said he wasn't happy with the situation? I've always defended him until the last minute and now I think, you've lost the plot, he told Lorraine. In his memoir, Harry said that Paul releasing the book had made his blood boil. Harry said that he first caught wind of the book when he was working as an unpaid farmhand in Australia when he was 19 in 2003 after leaving Eton. He wrote, Mummy's former butler had penned a tell-all which actually told nothing. It was merely one man's self-justifying, self-centering version of events. My mother once called this butler a dear friend, trusted him implicitly. We did too. Now this, Harry added. He was milking her disappearance for money. It made my blood boil. Harry said that he wanted to fly home to confront Paul, but was stopped by King Charles, who talked him out of it and insisted that all they could do was issue a united condemnation. Speaking about how he feels about Harry now he has a new life in America, he said, what's happened? There's been a shift in that young man that I know so well and he's changed. I'm saddened by it. Harry comes from a very different place, to me, a very privileged world. He's forgotten the words loyalty, duty, respect to his country, to the people of his country and to his family. So my mental health has taken a bashing, does he not consider that? Or the mental health of anybody he writes about? upon appearing on RNZ's podcast Nights with Karen Hay. So you wonder, launching a memoir was always, I thought, a bad idea. Even the Duke of Windsor, 15 years after the abdication, he published the King's Story, but this was a completely different era, and the book, although it caused some controversy, was nothing like this. These are direct, fierce, vengeful attacks on the royal family. He seems to want revenge. Also, the word spare